Welcome back, everybody. We're in the kitchen now with Christine, the Happy Cookie Lady. She is known for her amazing cutout cookies, and she brought some along. We'll show you those to you a little later, but and she would be happy to bake for you. This morning, all of her cookies are from scratch, of course, but this morning we like her to come up with easy recipes for most of us who don't have a time to do scratch stuff, and I'm excited about this one.
This smelled so good baking in my house last night. I was torturing my poor husband.
Oh, it's a carrot / cheesecake. So it's a combination of two of my favorite desserts all in one. So how could it be bad? So, and it starts with a box cake mix.
Carrot cake.
Even better. Love it. So there is a box carrot cake mix,
Oh, yeah.
huh? I did not know that. Okay.
Oh yeah, a lot easier than grating up those carrots and
You
all
bet.
that sort of thing.
So you're working on one box cake mix.
And what I'm going to do, I'll get this going, but I'm going to have you start creaming 3 blocks of cream cheese.
Okay.
And we want to get all the lumps out of there. That's going to be for the cream cheese.
Okay.
layer.
All right.
And in the meantime, I'm going to add a cup of water.
Okay.
This is going to be a very noisy recipe.
So don't follow the box directions.
Right.
Follow our directions. So
Cup of water, half cup of oil, and 3 eggs. So we're going
Okay.
to do that on low for about 30 seconds, and then mix her up good.
So I'm beating together my 3 blocks of softened cream cheese. I've got sugar in here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Want to make sure you get all the lumps out.
Okay.
And then I've taken a springform pan. You can't do this in any other type of pan just because it won't come out.
Okay.
Sprayed it and floured it.
Okay.
Okay, got that all set to go. And one of the things we're going to do is this is going to have a nut topping on top, a glazed nut topping. So what I did was I took about a half cup of walnuts, and we've got a teaspoon of cinnamon, a little bit of water, and some powdered sugar. And we're going to mix that up really good with a little spoon. And then we're going to put that out on a greased piece of foil
Oh,
on a
it
pan.
smells so good.
Doesn't it already? We're going to put that on a greased piece of foil, or just sprayed. And we're going to put a single layer down there. And we're just going to bake that for about 8 minutes at 325.
My cream cheese mixture is looking really good.
That looks
nice
good.
and
Okay,
smooth.
you can add the eggs on.
3
if you haven't
eggs.
already the
And vanilla.
Okay.
That is the key, though. Everybody tells me, my pastry chef friends, if you don't beat the lumps out of the cream cheese, you're going to have a lumpy
Never
cream
gonna come
cheese
out.
cake. So take the time to do that.
That's looking pretty good. Now normally you would beat this for a full 3 minutes. And that's looking pretty good. So I'm going to say that we beat this for 3 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to add a half cup of raisins to that. And Anne's going to kill me because I'll probably make a mess.
Oh, that's all right.
But then we're going to pour that into the bottom of the spring form pan that you prepared. What's really weird about this is that you're going to put the cake at the bottom, and then we're going to put the cheesecake over it, but the cake actually bakes a little bit at the bottom, but then it kind of goes over the sides and then over the top of the cheesecake.
Ooh.
So
Yum.
that when you slice it, it looks like the cheesecake was baked at the bottom, but it wasn't.
Interesting. How fun. This is a nice fall dessert where we're kind of moving into a little more comfort food, you know, anything
Carrot
with
cake's a
cinnamon.
nice
yeah,
anytime
yeah,
for
that's
me.
true. You're right. You're right. So here's our cheesecake batter.
That's in the bottom. And then we've got very gently poured over the top.
So you don't want to mix the two together.
Right.
Now imagine this is going to take a while to bake.
It bakes at 325 for between an hour and a half and an hour and 3/4. You want the top of it to be set. It'll be the cake part. So it takes a while. It takes a while to cool it. So this isn't a bake the night of the event dessert. It's a great make ahead.
And a real wow factor just because it's so different.
I mean, if you can't make up your mind what to have for dessert,
Yeah.
you just combine
Yeah,
the
there
two,
you go.
right?
350 is our oven temperature, you said?
325.
Okay.
And you're going to bake that. Wait for it to get done, and then it will also 15 minutes, you're going to let it cool once
Okay.
it's done being baked.
Okay.
And then you're going to loosen the sides of it. And then you're going to take another 15 minutes or half hour and let it cool, and then you're going to take it out of the pan.
Okay.
But then you have to let it rest completely. Need just a little bit more milk. If
You need
got
more?
A little bit more, yeah.
I sure do. We love our Lamers dairy milk. Glass bottle, right here.
Uh-oh, last of the milk. That's good. Because we want to make a drizzle to put over it. And even though the...
More? A little
No,
bit?
that's good.
Okay.
Even though it would be fine just the way it is, we've got to gild the lily a little bit. So that when you take that, those nuts out of the... It's going to look like this. It's going to
Okay.
be almost like a brittle
Okay.
type thing. And you're going to break that apart because you want a little bit to garnish each of the pieces.
Oh, it smells really good.
Now, if you don't like walnuts, of course, you could do pecans or...
And actually, they have these pre-done already. If you want to skip that step, they actually
do 'em that way?
They sell now, and I buy it all the time to put on salads and oatmeal and things like that. Candied nuts.
Oh my goodness,
Free
what are
candied
they
nuts in the
thinking next?
grocery store. They thought of everything. So if
I
you
got to
wanna
get into this century one of these days.
Sometimes it's just, easier. Okay.
So we're going to just do a little drizzle.
Well, here's
on
the piece, so you can see the
Yes, you can see
cheesecake
the-
and the carrot cake.
the different layers. And this is actually what was on top, but when you took it out of the pan, it looked like that. The cheesecake was on the bottom, which is different. It's like it's sunk. Okay, we're going to do a little drizzle of the,
Oof. Like you say, it doesn't even need it, but wow.
and then a little bit of the nuts on top there.
Oh, does that look fun? Christine, what are we making next time?
I have a meringue cherry dessert that's really different.
Sounds like it's something new. Recipe for this carrot cake cheesecake you'll find on our website, fox11online.com. Click on the Living tab and recipes, and it'll be right there.